Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
It's time for local high school basketball on the Show Me Sports Network. This is the local high school basketball pregame show on the exclusive broadcast home, the Show Me Sports Network. We'll recall last game's highlights and set the stage for tip-off, all while we get set to bring you the exciting play-by-play action of local high school basketball. The best broadcast coverage in mid-Missouri is on the air as Blake Gazaway and the crew are ready at the broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Eddie Goodell Society, Pond Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Kathy Rush, Remax Realty, Last Sentinel Firearms, River Oak Christian Academy, Sawdust Studios, Law Offices of Russ Swanigan, Southwest Dental Care, and State Tech of Missouri. The excitement is building in the stands, and the tension is rising courtside as tip-off is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of local high school basketball on the Show Me Sports Network. Now, here's the voice of the Show Me Sports Network, Blake Gazaway.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you as we are coming to you from Troy Buchanan High School in Troy, Missouri, as we are just about 7 minutes away from getting the Class 4 Sectionals game underway as the path to the Class 4 State Championship gets underway this evening. As I said, Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. We've got the Hallsville Lady Indians, who were the number 8 in the Class 8 winner, facing off against the number 7 winner for Class 7. That's the Orchard Farms Eagles, as they're matching up in Class 4 sectionals action, as we said, here at beautiful Troy Buchanan High School in Troy, Missouri. Just a little bit of a drive up the road, about an hour and a half or so, at least from Columbia, but it's a beautiful high school, a great place to host sectionals basketball. As we said, Hallsville Lady Indians look to continue towards the Class 4 State Championship, as they had no problem last week winning their Class 4 District 8 championship, as they got a first-round bye being the number 1 seed. They had a bye for the quarterfinals round. Then in semifinals, they beat number 4 seed Macon by a final of 63-38. And then in the championship game, they were able to get past the number 3 seed with Kirksville Tigers 52-36 to be crowned the Class 4 District 8 champion, as that punched their ticket to this game here this evening. The winner, well, they'll continue on to quarterfinals action as they will face the Class 5 and 6 winner. That game also tonight. That'll be Cardinal Ritter and John Burroughs matching up. And the winner of that game will meet the winner of this game. That'll be on Saturday at 1 o'clock. It'll be in St. Charles at Francis Howell Central High School. That'll be in quarterfinals action. And the winner goes to semifinals. That'll be in Springfield a week later on the 18th. Sorry, that's on Friday the 18th at JQH Arena in Springfield. And then the championship game set for 6 o'clock on Saturday. Again, same location in Springfield at JQH Arena. As hopefully we'll be bringing you the broadcast there with the Hallsville Lady Indians trying to punch the championship for 2021 and 2022 season and cap it with a Class 4 state championship. However, they've got their work cut out for them, as matching up tonight's game we would say the road to the championship starts tonight, but really it started with the offseason. These girls have put in the work to be able to get to this point here tonight. But taking a look at the two teams with the Orchard Farm Eagles and the Hallsville Lady Indians, of course, Hallsville from Hallsville for the Orchard Farm Eagles there in St. Charles. Include the District 7 winners, Hallsville Lady Indians, the District 8 winners. And they don't have any common opponents, so that's not something that we can look at to get an idea of how they'll match up. However, it is a slight advantage with the win percentage for the Eagles, as their record was 20-4. That gave them an 83.3 win percentage. As far as for the Lady Indians, they sat at a record of 21-7. That put them at an even 75% win percentage on their season. Now, points per game, this is kind of where it gets interesting, at least if you're a numbers cruncher, as points per game is in favor of the Lady Indians, having scored 54.3 points this season per game. For the Eagles, they sit at 52.7. However, they have allowed less points per game at 32.5 points a game, 41.8 points for the Lady Indians that they have averaged giving up for their squad. So it's going to be a good matchup nonetheless either way. As I said, winner moves on into the next round of the Class 4 state championship tournament. That'll be in quarterfinals action again. That is on Saturday at 1 o'clock. If the Hallsville Lady Indians are victorious, we'll make the trek to St. Charles to Francis Howell Central and have that game. I've got supposed to be doing a couple of softball games for Stevens College, but if the Lady Indians are to advance, we will make the trek over there and punt our softball games instead and do basketball, and then have some other things that day. But you know what? I'm here for you guys. We're going to make it work, and we'll get their game on air. Again, Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, be sure and head over to our social media. Go to Facebook and search for the Show Me Sports Network. You'll find us on there. We appreciate you giving our page a like. You can give us a share. We're trying to share some of the different information going on throughout the season as well, as looking to get as many games on the air for Hallsville as we can. I can't give you all the details, but we've got some things in the works that are going to allow us to give more coverage. This, I don't know when we're going to be able to roll it out. I'm not sure if it'll be late this spring, but for sure by the fall, we've got some big things coming as far as Hallsville Athletics is concerned. So you're going to want to be sure and follow our page. That's where we'll put out our information. But most importantly, we're glad you're tuned in, however you are. Also, don't be afraid. If you like what you hear, send us a message. We'd like to get messages from our listeners telling us you enjoyed the broadcast, and we'd like to know where you're listening from. That's just something that I've always enjoyed, is to know where the listeners are at. And like I said, you can send us a message through our social media if you would like. We appreciate the support again, as we should have the national anthem here in just one. Play underway here. Has had a little technical hiccup there. Lost my internet signal for a moment, so apologize for that. But we should be back on the air now. But just about the pregame, everything went off air, unfortunately. So tip was won by Orchard Grove. First free throw up and good. Second free throw also good, as Hargis makes both free throws. Hallsville takes an early 2-0 lead. As with it will be the Eagles. They'll have it with Brown going left to right on your Show Me Sports Network app or media center. There's a three up, no good. Rebound will be taken away. Offensive putback up and good. That one up by Olivia Goki, the 5'11 junior. She's got her first points of the game. With it is Jones. She'll drive in. Her shot no good. Rebound will be still on the court. So I'll have Jones, Edding, Hargis, Huff, and Hagan out on the court for the Lady Indians. And you're listening to tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Apologize for having a little rough start there. Had an issue in our pregame. Lost the internet. There's going to be a ball taken away, going the other way for the Lady Indians, going right to left on your Show Me Sports Network app or media center. Cross-court pass over to Jones. Three up. No good, too strong. Rebound will come down into the hands of Throw, the 5'10 senior. She'll have it here on the near side, driving in, shot up, good. That's our first lead change of the game. That makes it a 4-2 ball game in favor of the Eagles. As Eddie will have it looking down low. Hargis shot up, falls in, and she'll go to the free throw line. That foul called on Brown, her first. That'll be team second. Hargis has 4 points. Cannot make that one. So we're tied at 4 apiece. First tie of our ball game. As we said, winner moves on into the semifinals round. The loser, their season is done. Top of the key with it will be Williams. She'll give a bad pass. It'll be taken away by the Lady Indians. However, they can't get a good handle on it. It'll go back the other way. Trying to jive in is Williams. Her shot was blocked. It'll go back the other way as Huff was able to get it. Jones has it in the right wing. There's another whistle and another foul. That'll be number 3. That ball kicked out of bounds. We'll stay with Hallsville. So Lady Indians have the basketball. As inbound goes into Quintana, she'll have it going the other way. So Quintana with it out front. That ball's going to be knocked out of her hands. Going the other way with it is Nelson. Her shot up good. Nelson has got her first points, and we're tied at 6 apiece. There's a shot on the low post. That one up, no good. Rebound comes down in the hands of Orchard Farm, and there's a ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Indians. The Lady Indians have the basketball. There's a shot up and good. That one by Kaylee Eddy. That breaks our tie. Edding checks out. Checking back in is Jones. Also checking in is Mitchell. Checking out is Huff. There's a foul. Quintana picks up her first, team first. Checking in will be Madison Lucas. Checking out will be Hargis. There's a shot. That's good. However, a travel was first. Here the crowd does not like that call. There will be Jones with it in the left wing. She'll drive in. Ball's going to be knocked out of her hands. Will be an inbound here for Lady Indians. Inbound goes into Quintana in the right wing. She'll give it off to Lucas. Lucas drives around, and there's going to be a ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Orchard Farms. So they'll have to inbound it here. As there's a 3 on the way. That one up and good. That one by Nelson. That's our third lead change of the day. There's going to be a steal taken away by Orchard Farms at the free throw line. Driving in, shot up is good. That one by Nelson. And we have a 30-second timeout called. So we'll pause 30 here as the Eagles take a 30-second break with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left here in this opening period. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network. Free throw up and good by Throw. That ties us up at 13 apiece. And that takes us to the end of the first period. Apologize again, having some technical issues, but I think I've got it resolved. At least know what it is. So we're going to take a quick break and be back, get you set for the second period of action as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
First period of action, it is 14-12 in favor of the Orchard Farm Eagles. As I said, I apologize. Some issues here with the equipment. But trying to work through and get it solved where I can. I apologize for that, though. I'll work on that when I can. And well, that's what I'll be doing this offseason as Lady Indians do have the basketball. Jones has it straight away, looking down low. Her pass is going to be taken away. It'll be taken by Shelton. But there's going to be a steal by Eddie the other way. She's got wide open court, lays it up, lays it in. We're tied at 14 apiece. This is our fourth tie of the game. The Lady Eagles will have the basketball as they work right to left on your Show Me Sports Network app or media center. Looking down low for Huff, and just a pass too late. She was streaking wide open in the paint, but could not get connected to her. It's underneath her own bucket. They will inbound it in the paint to Edding. She's going to do a nice spin move. Her shot up and is good. She's got back-to-back buckets. That's our fifth lead change of the ball game so far. It's a 16-14 score. Bounce pass will wrap around, get it to Brown as she drives in. Her shot up good. We're tied at 16 apiece. Pretty much assumed this game was going to be back and forth, neck and neck. So far it has lived up to what I thought it was going to be. Jones will have it here on the near side. Again, Blake Gasaway here. Shy of 6:30. Jones trying to back her way in, spin move up, lay it up, can't get it to fall. Rough there for the rebound. She goes back up, can't underhand toss it in. Too far under the bucket. Rebound goes the other way for the Eagles. As they'll give a cross-court pass over to Shelton. She'll drive in, right-hander up, good. Now it's an 18-16 advantage for the Eagles. As with it, far side, straight away now Quintana. She'll fire up a three. On the iron, no good. Rebound will go the other way. 4. Orchard Farm. That shot up, no good. Rebound will come down to Hargis. She'll give it off to Jones. Wide open, shot up and good. We're tied again at 18. That's our 6th tie of the game. We've had 6 lead changes. As there's going to be a ball knocked out of bounds. They'll say last touched by Hallsville, so we'll stay with the Eagles on their end of the court. As Ruff as well as Hargis check out. And so does Quintana. Checking in for Lady Indians is Edie, as well as Hagan. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That foul's going to be called on Hagen, her first, team fourth. Out on the court is Jones. Edding. Hagen. The free throw up good by Throw. He's got a second one coming. Second free throw up. That one no good. So she cannot make both of those. Hagen gets the rebound for Hallsville as they'll go the other way. Eddie will have it. She'll give it off to Jones in the left wing straight away, and they're going to call her for an offensive foul using the forearm to get some separation, and they will call her for that. Her second foul, the 15th foul. Also out there on the court for Lady Indians is Edie as well as Mitchell. There's going to be ball that's out of bounds. Trying to go to the bucket was Nelson. She stepped on the baseline, goes out of bounds. So we'll go back to Hallsville as they trail 19-18 here. 5:28 left to go here in this first half of action. Again, this the Class 4 sectionals round. Straight away is Jones. She'll put the right-hand dribble to work, and she'll work on the far side. Now she'll kick it off to Edding, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That foul called on Nelson, her second, team 7th. So at the free throw line with a one-on-one opportunity will be the 5'5 senior and Avery Edding. She's got 4 points. Make that number 5. We're tied up. This time at 19 apiece. Next one up. That one also good. So Edding has 6 points. It's lead change number 7 now. As bad pass for the Eagles, but they will keep the basketball, at least for the moment. Ball knocked out, will stay with the Eagles. So Throw will pull the trigger here on the inbound. She'll get it into the hands of Nelson. As Nelson will give it off to Brown. Again, working left to right on your Apper Media Center, however you're listening. There's a running one-hander up, no good by Goki. Rebound, though, will be taken by Edding. Gives it off to Jones in the front court. Her left-hander up is good. She's got 6 points. It's now a 3-point lead at 22-19. As they'll pass it around the horn. There's a 3 here on the near side. That one way too strong. That one by Goki. Rebound comes down to Hagen. She'll give it off to Jones quickly in front court. Wraparound pass was too strong for Mitchell. It'll go out of bounds off of the Lady Indians. Checking in will be Lucas. Also checking in Quintana. Checking out will be Edie as well as Jones. They'll both get a breather here. Orchard Farm has the basketball. They trail by 3 at 22-19. They'll give it off. There's a 3 up. That one short by Brown. Rebound comes down to the hands of Quintana, and she'll go the other way with it. Give it off to Edding. She'll dribble around traffic. Her nice underhanded layup is good. She's got 8 points. It's now a 24-19 score in favor of the Lady Indians. As the Eagles will finally break the timeline. With it is Williams. She'll drive in. Underhanded shot. That one no good. Rebound is going to be knocked around. Throw as well as Quintana are tangled up. They both hit the court. And arrow points in favor of Orchard Farm. We're just shy of 6:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Exclusive broadcast coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball. It's Class 4 sectionals. Brown with another 3. That one up and good from the right wing. That cuts that deficit to 2 at 24-22. Lady Indians are leading. Quintana has it straight away. She'll give it off to Edding. Now with it, free throw line trying to drive her way in is Mitchell. She'll give it off to Lucas, and she just threw it away, was looking to get it to Edding, and off the mark goes out of bounds. Checking out will be Mitchell. Checking in is Threrkeld. So A 24-22 score, 3:33 left to go here in this first half. As there's going to be a loose ball, but still controlling it are the Eagles, as they will get it in the front court to throw. She'll drive in, underhanded shot up, good. She has got 6 points. We're now tied at 24-24. And winner moves on to the quarterfinals round. The loser, their season is done. Lucas just threw it away, was trying to feed a pass down low, had it knocked out of her hands. It'll go back to Orchard Farm. As with it will be Nelson. There's a long three up. That one on the iron by Williams. No good. Rebound comes down to Threrkeld. She'll give it off to Edding. Edding will dribble across the timeline. Working on the far side. Spin move. Shot up was short. Got her own rebound. Second chance is good. She's got double digits with 10. It's now back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Indians. Driving in. There's going to be an offensive foul on throw. She'll pick up her first team 8th as she was driving to the bucket. 3 Lady Indians players were set up there, and she goes crashing into all 3 of them, and they call her for the offensive foul. The Lady Indians have the 2-point lead in the basketball here, 26-24. They lead. Left wing with it is Thonen. There's a shot up by her, no good. Rebound will be knocked back into the hands. Quintana for 3, good! Quintana's got her first bucket of the game. Now it's a 5-point lead at 29-24. Williams will have it as she picked up her dribble. Got the pass off. It's going to be on the court, taken away by the Lady Indians with a reach-in foul. That one called on Shelton, her first, team 9th. So we'll walk all the way down to the other end for a 1-and-1 opportunity. The junior Peyton Thienen will be at the free throw line. First free throw up is no good, so she does not earn a bonus. So we'll go back again. A 5-point lead as we're under 2 minutes to go. 29-25 the score. There's a 3 up. That one good by Brown. She's got 8 points, back-to-back threes now. That lead cut to 2 at 29-27. There's going to be a 3 on the other, and that one in and good. That one by Theonen. So now back to a 5-point lead at 32-27. Williams will have it. She'll try to streak to the bucket. Her shot blocked out of bounds will stay with Orchard Farm. Minute 32 left to go here in this first half. 32-27 the score. In favor of Hallsville over Orchard Farm here in this Class 4 sectionals matchup. As Williams will have it in the left wing. She'll fire up a 3. Way too strong. Rebound comes down to Quintana. She'll dribble around traffic. Across the timeline. Now she'll settle out front. She'll give it off to Huff. Her shot up, no good. There's going to be another jump ball. Possession arrow should point for Hallsville. A couple of substitutions here. Threrkeld, Hargis. We'll check back into the game. A quick inbound shot up is no good by Edding. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Hallsville. A minute, 6 seconds left here in this first half of action. In this Class 4 sectionals matchup, winner moves on to the quarterfinals. The loser, their season comes to an end. Some pressure put on here on the inbound as they will break the timeline. There's going to be a pass off the shin. But we'll stay with the Eagles. Around the horn they go. They're looking to take a 3 here. Brown has it. Now she'll give it off to Goki. She'll give it off to Meyer. She tried to drive in and a whistle and a foul. That'll be 2 shots coming. That foul called on Threrkeld, her first, team 6th. 32-27 score. Lady Indians leading. First free throw from Myers is good. Hit the iron, took a big bounce, falls back in. Threrkeld checks out, Hagan checks back in. That free throw also rattled in by Meyer, so she made both of those. It's a 32-29 score, still in favor of the Lady Indians. 45 seconds to go here in this first half. 3-point lead for Hallsville. As Hargis will have it, she'll give it off to Hagan. Quintana with it as we're nearing 30 to go. Huff will have it now. She's guarded closely there. She'll put the dribble down, kick it off to Hargis in the right wing. She'll dribble around. Now give it off to Quintana, top of the key, far side. Edding, head and shoulder fake. She'll drive in, dish it off. Through the hands of Hargis. She got it back. She'll try to go through the paint. There's a bump. No call. Three by Edding is good! Edding makes that with 8 seconds to go here as time continuing to wind. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Clock stopped, 1.1 second left here in this first half. 35-29 score in favor of Hallsville. Edding will have it. Three-pointer from half court was a little offline. And that'll take us to our score at halftime. As your score here at halftime, Hallsville Lady Indians 35 and the Orchard Farm Eagles 29. We're going to take a quick break and get back with your halftime scoring summary as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network. There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swain, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Liberal Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwell Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwell Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. What we thought it would be, as Hallsville Lady Indians lead right now by 6 at 35-29 over the Orchard Farm Eagles. this Class 4 sectionals matchup. Taking a look at your halftime scoring summary. We'll start with the Lady Indians, as we said, who lead here 35-29. Leading all scores is senior Avery Edding. She has 13 points, 6 points put in by senior Rachel Hargis, as well as junior Kristen Jones. 3 points put in by senior Chloe Quintana, as well as junior Peyton Thonin, and 2 points by junior Kaylee Edie, as well as senior Ashlyn Huff to round out their scoring. Taking a look at the scoring for the Orchard Farm Eagles, their leading scorer with 9 points was Cameron Nelson, the sophomore. 8 points put in by sophomore Addison Brown, 6 points by senior Amelia Throw, and 2 points by senior Madeline Shelton, as well as sophomore Peyton Myers and junior Olivia Goki to round out their scoring. Taking a look at the scoring by the periods, well, first period was won by the Eagles 14-12. However, the Lady Indians won the second period, outscoring the Eagles by a score of 23-15 in that second period. Our ball game has had 7 lead changes and 8 ties. We've been tied at 4, 6, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, and then the last one was at 24 until the Lady Indians were able to go on a little run. Had some help with a couple of threes, and they currently lead by 6 at 35-29 here. Neither team has yet to make their way out of the locker room, so we're going to take a quick break and be back, get you set for second half action as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here from the Class 4 sectionals round at Troy Buchanan High School in Troy, Missouri. We're going to take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers. With some of the most advanced technologies on the market, anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
The Indians, they've made their way back onto the court, have yet to see the Orchard Farm Eagles make their way back. Still got about a minute 40 left on the clock here at halftime. Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Hear the fans clapping, so they're headed out here shortly. Again, we sit here at Troy Buchanan High School. We're sitting on the side of the Eagles. Hallsville's side is across the way from us. There's no mezzanine up there, so nice place here. Lots of room. There's actually 3 radio stations set up, and the one of the papers from St. Louis here as well, or the St. Louis area, and somebody else there with the camera down the way too. So lots of room for us here. As apologize for the start of the game, had some technical issues, but so far we've been able to get that corrected. Our technology is always the weak link sometimes in our broadcast, and that was the case here to start with. So unfortunately, it nipped a little bit of the first quarter of action, but hopefully you're still tuned in. We appreciate it. Again, if you haven't done so, be sure and head over to our social media, like our page. Just search for the Show Me Sports Network. You can find our page there. Like it, give it a share. We appreciate the support. You see a pretty good contingent of Hallsville students have made their way to the game. So I see some of the boys players as their season came to an end in districts last week. So we're just about ready to get the second half underway as possession arrow will point in favor of the Eagles, who trail by a score of 35-29. They will have the basketball. They'll be going right to left on your Show Me Sports Network app or media center, however you're listening. Straight away with it is Williams. Her 3 up good. She starts it off with a tray. That lead down to 3 at 35-32. As with it will be Jones on the far side. Now straight away with it is Eddie. She'll dribble around. She'll have a free throw line. Give it off to Jones. She'll drive in. One-hander up. No good. Rebound will come down, go the other way for Orchard Farm as they will have the basketball. Throw had it. There's Williams, another 3. Long one. That one good. We're tied. Back-to-back threes up, and we're tied at 35 apiece. The fans starting to stand up. Can't see around them. So Jones will have it straight away as she'll throw it into the bench. She was looking to hit Hargis with it. So it goes out of bounds. With it will be Williams. Shove it taken away, though, as Huff will get the steal. And she finally got it to Edding. There's contact, no foul. Edding will have it. Driving in, dish it off far side. Hargis shot up, missed it. Rebound will come down in the hands of Throw. Here the fans wanted an over-the-back call, but nothing there. And there's going to be a shot up, not answered. The prayer was Brown. As with it will be Edding. 3 up. That one is short. That one was taken by Huff and goes out of bounds. Lady Indians need to calm down a little bit. They're starting to force a few shots. They just need to take a breath, take their time. Inbound goes into the hands for the Eagles, as with it will be Brown. She'll give it off. Pardon me, to Nelson, and there's a whistle and a foul. That one called on Hargis, her first, team first. So will be an inbound for the Eagles. The ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Eagles. So will be an inbound here, as with it is Nelson. She'll give it off. Shot up, no good by Throw. Rebound will come down the other way for the Lady Indians. Jones has it, didn't take the 3. There's a ball through the hands of Hagan, as with it on the other end is Goki. Her shot up, no good, knocked out of bounds. They'll say out of the hands of one of the Eagles. Ball will go back to the Lady Indians. Jones will have it in the right wing. She dribbled along the baseline, gives it back to Huff. She tried to fire up a left-hander. Ball was tipped out of bounds. Will stay with Lady Indians underneath their own bucket. 5:40 left to go here in this third period of action. Quick inbound to Hagan. Her shot from the far side, no good. May have been partially blocked by Williams. As it'll go the other way. However, there's a loose ball on the court. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession error points towards Hallsville. Lady Indians have the basketball. Getting ready to check in is Mitchell. Also Quintana. Hagan checks out. Also checking out is Jones. Again, we're tied at 35-35. 5.5 to go here. And this third period of action in Class 4 sectionals. The Class 8 winner against the Class 7 winner. Straight away with it will be Quintana. She'll have it near side. Now she'll back it out. Now she'll still keep it. Give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell has it near side. Back to Quintana. Pass was knocked out. Got it to her, though. Hargis has it. Gives it off to Edding at the free throw line. She'll dribble around traffic. Lays it up. Lays it in. First points of the second half come nearly 3 minutes into the third period. However, lead goes back to the Lady Indians at 37-35. There's going to be a three up. That one offline by Throw. Rebound. It's going to be taken by Hallsville, as going the other way with it is Edding, and she's stripped of the ball and she's knocked down. She's slow to get up. With it is Throw. Her shot up good. We're tied 37-37 and a 30-second timeout called. So we'll be back here as we pause 30 seconds. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Second timeout called by Hallsville, as we're tied at 37 apiece once again. 4:26 left to go here in this third period. Hallsville does have the basketball as we're tied 37-37. As Edding will have it in the right wing. She'll give it off to Lucas. She's trying to drive in near side. Nothing doing there. Pass down low. Shot up good. That one by Huff. She's got her first points in the game. With it, trying to drive in is Goki. There's another three up. That one offline, no good by Williams. Rebound, offensive, put back up and good. That one by Goki. We're tied at 39 apiece. And these two teams very evenly matched. Quintana will have it. She'll be in the paint. She'll give it off to Edding. She had it poked out. Free throw line, got it back. Bounce pass to Quintana. Far side, she drives in, throws up a prayer, not answered. Rebound comes down to Huff, had it taken out of her hands. And going the other way with it will be the Eagles, and there's going to be a reach-in foul. That one called on Edding, her first. That'll be team second. Jones checks in for Edding. Threrkeld checks in for Huff. So the Eagles have the basketball. We're tied 32-32. Williams has it as she tries to drive in. Couldn't get that prayer to be answered, and a whistle, and we should have a jump ball. And they do. It will belong to Orchard Farm. 3:24 left to go here in this third period. Again, tied up 39. 11th tie we've had in the game so far. There's going to be a turnover as Orchard Farm cannot get it inbounded before the 5 seconds is up. So we'll go back to the Lady Indians. We've had 11 ties and 7 lead changes. The clock says 3:20 left to go here in this third period. So still lots of basketball left in this Class 4 sectionals game. Quintana will have it straight away. She's going to drive in, now give a bounce pass to Lucas. Thurkeld with it, top of the key. She'll give a bounce pass to Quintana. She'll step in, too far under the bucket, shot no good. Rebound will come out for the Eagles as they'll get it off to throw. Now with it for a moment was Nelson. Now Williams makes a man miss. She drives in, and an offensive foul called on her. That'll be number 3 on her, first team foul. She tried to drive to the bucket and went in uncontrolled. Here the fans do not like the call on that, and the officials are going to have a quick conversation. Not sure what the discussion is. Not sure if they're discussing. That was a pretty obvious charge call. He goes over and says something to the head coach for Orchard Farm. 2:47 and counting here in this third period. Jones will have it for the Lady Indians straight away with it. Double team there. Give a pass to Thurkeld here on the near side in the paint. Hargis shot up is no good. Couldn't get the bunny to fall. Rebound will come down to the Eagles as they'll go the other way with it. Still tied 39 apiece. Left wing with it. Williams for 3. Good. She's got 9 points. 3 trays here in this period. And that lead change goes back the other direction. 8th lead change. The 40-39 score. There's a shot up by Thurkeld. No good. Lucas saves it into the hands of Hargis. So they'll reset the offense here. A lot of contact several times there. There's a 3 up by Jones. Couldn't bank that one in. Rebound will be tracked down in the right wing by Orchard Farm. They'll give the outlet pass off to Brown. She'll kick it in the right wing with it to Ruling. There's a straightaway 3. That one up and good. That one by Shelton. They've had 6 buckets made, 4 of which have been trays here in this third period for the Eagles. There's Jones, her shot up, got it to rattle in. She's got 8 points. That lead cut down to 4 at 45-41. There's going to be contact, no whistle. Shot from the low post, up and good. That one by Ruling. She's got her first points of the game. It's 47-41. Full timeout called by Hallsville. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage. Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more, to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Seconds left. As not sure what they're doing here. The officials send the players to their benches real quick and huddle up at center circle and have a discussion. I don't know if they're just trying to get some clarification amongst themselves on how they're going to call this game or what exactly. I thought the charge call earlier, again, not to be a homer for Hallsville, but I thought that was a very good charge call as the player for Orchard Farm went in very uncontrolled. However, whatever they are discussing, They're discussing with both teams. Again, 1:19 left on the clock here, so they've rectified whatever the situation is. Now, head coach Matt Heat for Hallsville comes over and says, wait a minute, that wasn't part of the discussion, that we lost the basketball, as they started to give it back to the Eagles, but they've got that fixed now. So Lady Indians will have the basketball, trail by 6, 47-41. Edding will take the inbound pass. She'll give it off to Quintana straight away. She'll work the right-hand dribble. Now back it out. Now try to drive in. Nice move to the bucket. She'll be fouled. She went underneath the bucket. Shelton will pick up number 2. That'll be team foul number 2. As Chloe Quintana, the 5'4" senior, has 3 points. That coming by way of a tray. Will be at the free throw line. First free throw up. Good. She makes that one. She'll have a second one coming, trying to chip away this lead. It's a 5-point lead at 47-42. Next free throw up, that one also good. So she's got 5 points. That lead down to 4 at 47-43. Inbound will go into the hands of Throw. She'll drive in. She'll be forced out of bounds. She was trapped on the far side. Ball goes out on her. We'll go back to Hallsville. That'll be a turnover. 1:03 left to go here in this third period. Clock starts to wind. Straight away with it will be Quintana. She'll have it far side now, free throw line, trying to little survey the defense a little bit. Edding will have it. She'll put the left-hand dribble down, dish it off. There's a 3 up. That one offline. No good. Rebound comes down. Second effort up and good by Quintana. Eagles have it the other way. Their lead has been cut to 2. Was 6 for them moments ago. Driving in, left-hander up and good. That by Shelton. She's got 7 points. Back to a 4-point lead, 49-45. 23 seconds to go. Jones has it here in the right wing. She'll try to go along the baseline. She's covered up there. Quintana has it straight away. Now free throw line. She'll kick it off to Thonin. She'll drive in. Stops. Can't do anything with it. Gives it back to Jones. 5 seconds on the clock. She had the ball stripped. It's on the court. And we're going to have a whistle and a jump ball called. 0.4 seconds left on the clock here. 49-45 score in favor of the Eagles. They'll have the basketball on the other end of the court. Inbound baseball pass goes in and no shot there. So that will take us to the end of the third period of action. After 3 periods, it's 49-45. Eagles over the Lady Indians. We'll pause here and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network. Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you? Yeah, the clock says 8 minutes to go. That means 8 minutes is left in one of these two teams' seasons. The winner moves on to the next round of play. I said for the loser, their season comes to an end here tonight at Troy Buchanan High School. So Hallsville has the basketball. They trail by 4. Jones will have it. There's contact, no whistle. She'll have it on the far side. Survey the defense, looking down low in the paint. Can't find that game going. She'll give it off to Edding. She's in the paint. Spin move shot blocked. It's going to be on the court. Again, jump ball. Will go the other way. The Eagles have the basketball. There's going to be a pass that's knocked away by Hargis. However, coming out of there with it is Goki. So she was able to save it. She'll give it off to Nelson. There's going to be a steal as Hargis finally will get it to take it away. Cross the timeline, she'll go. There's a three up by Edding, in and out, no good. Rebound will be taken the other way by Brown. She'll dribble around traffic, throws up a left-hander too strong. Edding gets the rebound, though. She'll go the other way. There's contact and a whistle and a reach-in foul by Nelson. Third on her, third team. A sophomore got her feet crossed up. Edding was headed by her and ties her up. The Lady Indians will have the inbound again. They trail by 4, 49-45. Jones will have the basketball. She'll have it on the near side. She'll give it straight away. Edding three up, no good. Rebound will be taken by Brown as she will be hounded in backcourt. She'll give it off to Williams. Williams will give it off for a second to Nelson, who give it back to Brown on the far side. She'll dribble around traffic. Now she'll kick it off to Nelson. There's a long three up. That one in and out, no good by Throw. Rebound comes down to the Lady Indians. Edding will have it here on the near side. She gives it off to Jones. Wide open three up, no good. Second chance couldn't go in. Rebound will go the other way for the Eagles. However, Edding's going to take it away, so she gets a steal. Gives it off to Hargis. She'll put the dribble down, trying to go along the baseline. And they call a whistle. You hear the crowd does not like that. That one called on Throw, her second, team fourth. Will be an inbound underneath their own bucket for Hallsville. Hargis checks out. Hagan checks in. 6:26 left to go here. 4-point lead for the Eagles. Lady Indians will get the inbound out at center circle to Jones. She'll have it dribbling around traffic in the paint. Her shot swatted, but into the hands of Huff, and her putback is good. She's got 6 points. That lead cut in half down to 2. Nice job of her to let the defender clear before she went up with it. It was a very slow developing play, but that doesn't matter. The 2 points on the scoreboard is what was important. Williams will have it. She'll dish it off to Goki. Now with it is Throw. She'll try to drive in, lays it up, lays it in off the glass. She's got double digits with 10. It's now 51-47. Quintana will have it. Now in the right wing to Huff. Now Hagan has it, bump there. She'll give it off to Jones. Screen set. Couldn't hardly work through it, trying to give it back to Hagan. Wraparound pass down low, had it knocked out of her hands. It'll go back the other way. As Orchard Farms will take it. Driving in, shot up, no good. That by Nelson. Rebound will go the other way. Quintana with it. 5:20 left to go here in this final period. Three up by Jones, no good. On the iron, rebound, though, will be saved by Quintana. There's going to be a late whistle and a foul. Tried to take the head off of Edding was Nelson. That'll be number 4 on her, team foul number 5. You get by her, she'll just throw the arm out, hook you as you go by. Interesting to see if they try to go back to her, see if they can get her to exit early here tonight. Inbound to go into the hands of Hagan out front. She'll be double teamed there as Edding gets the basketball. She'll fire up a long-range three, no good. Rebound, though, will be saved. And going the other way for the Eagles. Throw has it. She'll drive in, shot underneath the bucket, hit the bottom of the iron, goes out of bounds. They'll say, though, was last touched by Hagan. Hargis checks in. Hagan checks out. Jones checks out. Thonen checks in. Mitchell checks in. Checking out will be Huff. 4:52 left to go here in the ball game. 4-point lead in favor of the Eagles. As there's going to be a bad pass from Nelson. Quintana will get it the other way across the timeline. She'll give it off to Thonen. In the left wing, looking down low. Hargis has a double team there, had it knocked out. She's going to roll over awkwardly as players hit the deck for both teams. And we have a timeout called. Good timeout there by Hallsville to protect the basketball. Just a 30-second call. We'll be right back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
They do have the basketball, though, looking to try to cut down this 4-point lead as we're nearing 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. Eddie will have it. She'll look for the give and go to Hargis. Now they'll get it to Quintana. She drives in. Double team there. Kicks it off to Thonin. She'll drive in from the far side. She falls down. Might have been pushed out of bounds. Ball was knocked out, so we'll stay with Hallsville underneath their own bucket. And Bud Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. My pleasure bringing it to you. We're glad you're tuned in. However you're tuned in, we're glad you're tuned into it. Inbound will go out front to Hargis. She'll give it off to Edding. She'll survey what the Eagles are doing defensively. Now she'll have it in the right wing, and she's bumped and fouled. Throw will pick up her third foul, 6th-team foul. Nothing vicious about that, just bumped her, and her feet slid out from underneath her. She hits the hardwood here. 4:10 left to go here. It's still a 4-point lead for Orchard Farms. Hallsville needs to get it in, though, as they've got to get it in, and they will not do so and turn it over. They could not get it in time, and Lady Indians turn it over on their end of the court. So the Eagles have the 4-point lead at 51-47. And the basketball clock says 4:09 when we begin play, as it'll be an inbound pass into the hands of Throw. She'll dish it off to Brown on the far side. Now she'll work it here on the near side. Bounce pass down low for a moment was Nelson. There's a 3 up and good. That one by Throw. She's got 13 points. That lead is at 7, biggest of the night for the Eagles. Running left-hander up, no good by Edding. Rebound will come down the other way and go for the Eagles, as they'll give a wraparound pass, trying to drive in, and a foul called. That foul called on Hargis. Didn't get the feet set, her second. Just the 3rd-team foul. So at the free throw line will be Addison Brown, the sophomore. She's got 8 points. Has 2 free throws coming. Her team leading by 7 at 54-47. She'll eye the bucket. First free throw, good. She's got 9 points. Could make it 10 if she can hit this. Huff and Jones both check in for the Lady Indians. So Brown has a second toss from the charity stripe. That one up. That one no good. However, offensive rebound turnaround. Jay no good. Contact. Jones has it, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul, as that'll be on Throw. That'll be her 4th, team 7th. So we'll walk all the way down to the other end. It's an 8-point lead at 55-47 in favor of the Lady Indians. 5'5" junior Kristen Jones. She's got 8 points. And a timeout called. So we'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention Indians fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Hallsville by becoming a member of the Hallsville Athletic Boosters. Your gifts help provide all Hallsville athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Hallsville Athletic Boosters this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Hallsville Athletic Boosters, or email them at hallsvilleathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Indians!
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
The Eagles as Jones will be at the free throw line. Again, she's got 8 points. First free throw up, good. So she'll earn the bonus. Now a 7-point lead, 55-48. That one up, that one also good, so she's perfect. 2 of 2, has 10 points. And there's going to be a ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Orchard Farms. They'll have the basketball on their end of the court. Right in front of their bench, there's going to be Jones knocking the ball out. She's going to get it on the other end. Her shot up, no good. Was blocked. They say it did not go out of bounds. I don't know how it didn't. Everybody expected that to, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That one's going to be on Hargis. That'll be her third, team fourth. So lead at 6 for the Eagles at 55-49. As there's going to be another bad pass. Quintana will get the steal. She'll be tied up, though, in backcourt. She'll get it off into the hands of Edding. She'll drive in, kick it off. Hargis for 3. Good! Hargis has got 9 points. That lead cut down to 3 at 55-52. With it will be Nelson. She'll give it off to Williams. There's going to be a pass taken away by Edding. It's a wide open court. She'll drive in, stop, lay it up, good! She's got 17. It's a 1-point game, 55-54. Full timeout called here on a little 5-0 run for the Lady Indians. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
But that deficit has been cut down to 1 as they lead 55-54 here to the Hallsville Lady Indians. 2:40 left to go here in the ball game. Eagles have the basketball. There's going to be a pass that's knocked out of bounds. I'll say last touch by the Eagles. Hallsville will have the basketball on their end of the court. First chance they've had in most of the second half to think about getting the lead back. Inbound goes into Edding into backcourt. Now they just need to be patient and wait for a shot. Jones will have it far side. She'll get a screen set. Was looking for the give and go to Hargis, but it was not open. Jones still has it straight away, near side now with it. Now she'll have it poked out. Got it back. And it'll go into the hands for Huff. She's contact, no call. She'll drive in, shot up, no good. And if that is on throw, her night will be done. That one on. Goki, her first, team 8. 2:16 left on the clock. First free throw by Huff, no good. So the best she can do is tie it up here. We've been tied 11 times. We're going to see number 12. 55-54 score. Lady Indians trailing by 1. Free throw up, no good. Rebound, though, is going to be saved by Hargis. They'll reset. Jones has it to Huff. Her shot up, good. That is our 9th lead change of the game. Lady Indians lead by 1, 56-55. There's a shot blocked by Huff. She'll give it off to Edding. The momentum has shifted here. Jones has it for 3. No good, too strong. Rebound will be taken by Huff, though, so it'll stay with Lady Indians. Timeout called, full timeout by Matt Heath for the Lady Indians. So we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network. There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care. It is a rockin' gym here at Troy Buchanan High School as Class 4 sectionals winding down here, at least for the girls' side, as the Hallsville Lady Indians lead by 1 at 56-55. We've had 9 lead changes. And 11 ties. So Hallsville has the basketball, and they have the 1-point lead. 1:47 left. Edding will need to get it in, though. She'll get it into Huff. Now Quintana has it out by center circle. She's got it here on the near side. Trying to drive along the baseline. Now she'll back it out. She'll give it off to Edding. Far side with it is Jones. Nearing a minute and a half to go. Hallsville leads by 1. She'll dish it off to Hagan. She's got a free throw line. Now give it off. And they say she double dribbled it. She turned it over. She didn't know what to do with it, where to go. She panicked. She'll check out. Hargis checks in. We have another 30-second timeout, so we'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage. Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Quick 30-second timeout called there by Orchard Farm as they have the basketball, but they trail by 1, 56-55. As I said, Eagles have the basketball, but Hallsville has the 1-point lead. Matt Heat trying to get his defense to listen to what he's saying. Inbound is going to be knocked back into the first row. They're going to say Jones hit it back into the hands of Goki. So we'll stay on this side of the court, but it'll be Lady Indians basketball. 1:27 left to go here in the ballgame. Winner advances to quarterfinals action. The loser's season is done. As they've got to get something in, got it into the hands of Huff. She'll put the right-hand dribble down, trying to drive in. She laid it up, got it blocked. Eagles go the other way. Double team now in backcourt. With it is Nelson. She'll give it off to Williams in the near side. Cross-court pass was offline, but got it into the hands of Goki. She'll have it out front. We're nearing a minute to go here in regulation. Williams thought about the three, didn't take it. And there's going to be a ball that almost goes into backcourt. Brown had to tiptoe the line to get it. Goki has it, trying to drive in, throws up a prayer. It's not answered. It'll go out of bounds. 49.4 seconds left to go here in regulation. Ball belongs to the Lady Indians. 56-55 score in favor of Hallsville. 45 and counting. Eddie will have it. Now Hargis with it. Here the fans start to rally here. 38 on the clock. Quintana will have it. They're going to have to foul at some point. Jones with it. She'll have it. Far side, left wing. And she almost threw it away. There's going to be a whistle and a foul, and that will be the night for Nelson. So she'll foul out with 26.4 seconds left in the fourth. That'll be her ninth foul. Ninth team, her fifth. So at the free throw line will be Edding. She's got 17 points, 26.4 seconds left to go here in regulation. Free throw, good. So Edding makes her first free throw. That lead at 2 at 57-55. Second free throw, good. She makes both of those, and a timeout called for Hallsville. So we'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swanigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
26.4 seconds left to go here in regulation, as the Lady Indians have the three-point lead at 55 rather. Our ball game has had 11 ties and 9 lead changes throughout its course, and we've still got 26.4 seconds left here before we know who's moving on to the quarterfinals round of the Class 4 tournament. As inbound will go into the hands of Goki. She'll give a pass off to Williams here on the near side. Back to Goki, 20 seconds on the clock. With it will be Brown. There's throw with it, now back to Williams. Looks like they're going to tie it up with one shot. That shot won't go in, as rebound will come down to the Lady Indians, and quickly Huff is fouled. That foul on Brown, that'll be her third, team 10th. They took all the time off. Looked like they were maybe going to try to tie it up with a three, but instead settled for a layup that did not fall in. So Ashlyn Huff, the 5'10 senior, will be at the free throw line. First free throw, good. But now it makes it a 4-point lead, 59-55, 6.3 seconds left to go here in regulation. They'll back all the Lady Indians off the free throw line. Second one up, that one no good. She'll get her own rebound. She'll go back up and missed it. Pardon me, as clock winding down, there's a long three, couldn't bank it in. And that will be the final as the Hallsville Lady Indians win 59-55. They beat the Orchard Farm Eagles in the Class 4 sectionals game here at Troy Buchanan High School. As that will end the season for the Eagles, it comes to an end. Both teams gonna give high fives. You hear fans on both sides giving a good applause as the Lady Indians will move on to quarterfinals action as they will face the winner of the Class 5 and Class 6 matchup. That's Cardinal Ritter and John Burroughs. And that will be on Saturday. That'll be in St. Charles at Francis Howell Central High School. That's set for a 1 o'clock tip. We will have the coverage of that game on Saturday. As I'm going to take a quick break and get into our postgame show as you're listening to exclusive coverage. Hallsville Lady Indians basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder Prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. The Hallsville Lady Indians have punched their ticket to the quarterfinals matchup that on Saturday as they beat the Orchard Farm Eagles by a final of 59-55. Taking a look at our post-game scoring summary and our post-game show here. Leading all scorers with 19 points was senior Avery Edding. 10 points put in by junior Kristen Jones. 9 points by senior Ashlyn Huff, as well as Rachel Hargis. 7 points put in by senior Chloe Quintana. 3 points by junior Peyton Thonin. And 2 points put in by junior Kaylee Eady to round out their scoring. Taking a look at the scoring for the Orchard Farm Eagles. Their leading scorer with 13 points was senior Amelia Throw. 9 points put in by senior Kylie Williams, as well as sophomore Addison Brown. 7 points put in by senior Madeline Shelton. 4 points put in by junior Olivia Goki. And 2 points by junior Allison Ruling and sophomore Peyton Myers as well. Big difference there in the second half of action as the Eagles won. The Eagles won the third period by a score of 20-10. However, in that fourth period of action, Hallsville comes out and puts up 14 on the board. And they hold the Eagles to just 6 points from the field in that fourth quarter of action, as they win by a final of 59-55. So the Eagles' season comes to an end. However, the Hallsville Lady Indians move one step closer to a Class 4 championship as they will punch their ticket to the quarterfinals game. That will be on Saturday. And they will play the Class 5 and 6 winner as Cardinal Ritter and John Burroughs. They're both matching up here this evening. Well, rather not here, but matching up this evening. So the winner will go on to face the Lady Indians of Hallsville. The loser of their season will be done. That will be on Saturday. That game will be at Francis Howell Central High School in St. Charles, Missouri. So we will have coverage of that, as that will be the contest will carry on Saturday. Pregame will start at right about 12:50 or so. And pregame about 12:50, tip-off coming at 1 o'clock. Again, that will be at Francis Howell Central High School in St. Charles. But we will have coverage of that game here on your exclusive home for Hallsville Lady Indians basketball, the Show Me Sports Network. That's pretty much going to do it for our broadcast here this evening. Apologize again. We had a little technical glitch issue to start the game off, but we got that fixed and got the remainder of the game on air, so apologize for that, but was able to troubleshoot it and get us back on the air as quick as I could. So the Hallsville Lady Indians victorious move on to the quarterfinals action for Class 4, as until we talk to you on Saturday with pregame coming about 12:55 and tip-off coming at 1 o'clock for the Show Me Sports Network. I'm Blake Gazaway. Until we talk to you on Saturday, so long, and have a great rest of your evening.
You've been listening to the biggest and absolute best game coverage in mid-Missouri on the exclusive home for local high school basketball, the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway and the broadcast crew are the ones that know your team the best. Exclusive coverage of local high school basketball has been brought to you by Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC. Kathy Rush, Remax Realty.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.